July is a month of endings and beginnings in northwest Georgia. On the Pinhoti Trail, there are remnants of spring, like lingering Virginia spiderwort flowers and the song of migratory birds, such as the broad-winged hawk's distinctive tipsy. By month's end, the first autumn flowers, including goldenrod, begin to bloom. In between, it's a matter of enduring summertime heat and humidity. Fortunately, the many plants blooming in the season of high heat help us endure. Here are 12 July wildflowers found along the Pinhoti Trail. The photos were taken on a 6-mile segment on Horn Mountain and a 5-mile segment on Mill Creek Mountain, both in northwest Georgia's Walker County. Angelica is a lovely plant whose inflorescence or flower is comprised of an umbel of umbels. That's botanical talk to describe its dome of spherical white flowers. Angelica has many uses, including fresh in salads, cooked as a candy, and in various herbal medications. But here's the thing, it's a member of the carrot or Apiaceae family, which includes several toxic herbs. Only knowledgeable or expert botanists can distinguish between Angelica and water hemlock, considered to be the most toxic or deadly plant in North America. Poison hemlock and giant hogweed, a noxious weed, are also similar. The leaf shape and pattern, stem sheathing, and stem color lead me to believe that this sample is Angelica, but I'm not an expert, so I won't make any use of the plant other than to admire its lovely flowers and the insects that frequent them. Tennessee ironweed is a tall, striking plant that doesn't merit its weed name. It grows 4 to 7 feet tall and bears tubular magenta flowers clustered at or near the top of the stem. It blooms from June through September in upland forests in northwest Georgia and adjacent parts of Tennessee and Alabama. June ends the flowering season for most spiderworts, but Dayflower is an exception. This species is uncommon along the Pinhoti, but a nice patch is found less than a quarter-mile north of the gap where the trail crosses the ridge, passing from the west to the east slope of Horn Mountain. It grows up to 2 feet tall. The flowers have 2 large blue petals and 1 very small white petal. It blooms from June to September, but each flower lasts just 1 day. Black-eyed Susans are a roadside favorite of many Georgians. This member of the aster family grows in colonies along roadsides or in dry woodlands and pastures throughout Georgia. Each flower has 8 to 16 large yellow rays around a dome-shaped disc of small brownish-purple flowers. It blooms from May through July. Mountain mint bears dense clusters of small white to lavender flowers frequented by butterflies like this eastern tiger swallowtail, our state butterfly. Like all members of the mint family, it has a square or 4-sided stem and aromatic leaves. The noticeably whitish leaves are a refreshing treat tucked between teeth and gum and also make a tasty tea. It blooms from July through September in highland woods and thickets. Woodland sunflower is a perennial that grows 3 to 6 feet tall and bears stalkless, mostly opposite, rough-textured leaves that feel like sandpaper. Flower heads are up to 2.5 inches wide with 8 to 20 yellow rays around a central disc of tiny yellow flowers. Found in dry woodlands in North Georgia and the Upper South, it blooms from June to August. Poet Robert Frost wrote in A Late Walk that he ended not far from his going forth, quote, by picking the faded blue of the last remaining aster flower to carry again to you, close quote. He meant purple aster, which sometimes blooms well into November here in Georgia. Occasionally it is found in the summer months. It grows up to 4 feet tall in dry, open woodlands in the mountains. Wild sweet potato is a member of the morning glory family. It is found in disturbed areas like roadsides, old fields, and home sites. The herbaceous vine sprawls as much as 30 feet, twining over other plants, and it has a 20 to 30 pound edible tuber. The funnel-shaped flower has a maroon throat and a faint white star on its face. It blooms from May through September and is found throughout the state. Wild petunia or ruellia Blooms from June to September throughout Georgia, particularly in woodlands with limestone soils. The violet trumpet-shaped flowers grow on hairy stems, usually singly or a few to a plant. This member of the acanthus family is unrelated to our garden petunias, which are members of the nightshade family. Flowering spurge is a perennial up to 3 feet high that grows from a stout root. Its mostly alternate leaves are somewhat leathery and stalkless or with very short stalks. Found in dry upland woods in North Georgia and some coastal plain counties, it blooms from June to September. Heel awl is another member of the mint family. It has 4-sided stems and blue or lavender flowers clustered on a complex head. The flowers are favorites of butterflies like this black swallowtail. The herb favors disturbed areas, including lawns in North Georgia and some coastal plain counties. It flowers from April to September. Its common name derives from its use as a herbal remedy for throat ailments. Starry campion is a showy member of the pink family that blooms from May to August. Each of its 5 petals are deeply divided, giving the petals a fringed appearance. Favoring upland hardwood forests in North Georgia, the scentless flowers usually close in daytime and open at night when they are pollinated chiefly by moths. Many other plants bloom in July on the Pinhoti Trail, like Queen Anne's lace, so make your own expedition to the Pinhoti soon and see what you can find. And thanks for watching this Georgia Backroads program.